coming out tonight. But today we're in for a treat. We're going to be talking about 3 local artisans today to focus on their actual businesses, and they'll tell you about their products. So up first, we have Ken Walker, who's going to tell you about his Envy Soaps, which is actually a men's skincare line. So take it away.
Everybody. Looks like I missed my cue a little bit. But again, thank you all for being here today. I am very happy and blessed to be here. So thank you all for joining. Again, my name is Ken Walker. I am the CEO and founder of Envy Soaps, and we are a luxury personal skincare brand for men. We're located in the DMV. Before being just an artisan, I am also a husband. I am a father to 2 beautiful children, and I'm also a tech sales professional. So I still have a day job, but this is really my passion project. So a little bit about myself. I'm a Liberian American, again, based here in the DC area. And I make handcrafted soaps for this line called Envy Soaps. And really the whole idea behind Envy Soaps is to be a legacy brand. This is a legacy brand and really a heart-forward brand that I have created and also dedicated to my sons, Micaiah and Vonan. And the whole desire for me is to build a future that is going to be better for them. It also stands for Men Validated. So really the idea behind this brand is having and creating a luxury personal care experience, especially for Black men, that they can come and they can feel whole, they can feel validated, they can feel like this is a brand that's for them. Anybody, of course, can use our products, but really we wanted to first and foremost create a brand that made people of color, men of color, feel very much so at home. So, why did I end up actually creating this brand? So it really goes along with my own personal journey. I started learning about personal care and more about personal wellness and taking care of myself. I started, just doing a lot of research about, what I need to do to start taking care of myself. This really started back in 2019, around when the pandemic was just about to kick off. And one of the things that I started really looking into was personal care products and what was available out there in the market, especially natural products, things that would make my skin feel particularly good. And so as I started doing a lot of research into what kind of products were out there and what was available, I saw that, a lot of the products that were out there, they were great. They really helped my skin and made me feel really great, but I didn't feel like there were, especially, soap brands, and there weren't a lot of, personal care products that really I felt appealed to my culture, especially when it came to things like scents. And just the general messaging and marketing of them. And so I decided that, maybe what I could do is start, doing a little bit more research to see what products exist that might already kind of appeal to people that look like myself, as a Black man. And I really was struggling to find things. So I decided to create a hobby of making soaps in my kitchen. And I just started experimenting with different oils and different recipes. I use something called the cold process for soap making. And so what that is that I'm just taking oils, things like coconut oil, things like shea butter, and then I'm mixing them with lye and I'm creating soap. So for those of you that don't know, in order for you to make soap, you need lye, sodium hydroxide in this case, and you need oils. And so you create the perfect formula. And when you create that formula, you get soap. And so I started doing this as a hobby and, creating soaps for me and my family at home. And it was just an incredible experience. Not only was I creating something that, was great for my skin, but it was also extremely therapeutic for me to have an outlet like that where I could create and really just zone in and know that I was doing something that was incredibly special. So I thought that I would build off of that a little bit and to see if there might be a little bit, there might be a demand for, what exactly, what we were providing. And so what I decided to do is I started reaching out to other Black men and I asked them about what their experiences were and what they might be interested in. And I decided to create this brand called MP Soaps as a result of a lot of that feedback. But in addition to that, we are also a social business. So not only are we creating these incredible products, these luxury soaps, we are also donating 10% of all of our profits to nonprofit organizations that focus on mental wellness. And the reason why we focus on mental wellness in particular is because, right after I registered this business, I actually lost a really good friend to depression and alcoholism. And it started making me think about, for men in particular, are we good at being vulnerable? And, what does it look like to get resources and support? And how can I use this business as a mechanism to actually improve the lives of, of people in our community? So I'll go and give you a quick demonstration of our products here. So I have a setup. You'll see I have a number of different items. I have some water, but I have grapefruit here. I have lime. I have some flour, also black tea, and I'll explain why. I also have a coconut. I'll explain why I have that as well. But this is what the product looks like. All right, this is our black tea scent. So this is a natural soap. You'll see that, make sure this focuses well. You'll see that this is, Black-owned brand naturally, no harsh chemicals. This is also vegan, right? So we're not using any kind of animal products in creating this. And then also on the back, you'll see that this is 10% that actually is going to Black mental wellness. All right. So I'm going to just open this up for you to see what the actual soap looks like. All right. So it's a 3.9 ounce bar. All right. What we tried to do is to make sure that these soaps were, to create that luxurious feeling. We want to make sure that these soaps created a very generous lather, but also that they would also create a very creamy sensation when you're using the soaps. And so what are the products that are, as the ingredients that we include in these products? Coconut oil is the primary ingredient, right? So that's why I have my coconut here. And why coconut oil? Coconut oil is great for nourishing and softening the skin. But also we have apricot kernel oil, which helps to balance your skin tone and also helps with hydration. Shea butter that boosts your skin moisture. Castor oil, which promotes skin health and also moisture. And then we also have hemp oil that helps to balance out oily skin. And argan oil that also really supports your skin health, right? And so with this black tea scent, you see I have my black tea right here. It's a very musky and spicy scent. It really smells very, very good. And so what I'm just going to do here, I'm going to take a washcloth, all right? Get it nice and wet. Just take a moment here. I'm not going to use it very much. You'll see hope you can see how bubbly that is. It's extremely creamy. I'll show you what the lather is like. This is extremely bubbly. Really makes your skin feel very, very soft. It smells incredibly great. I wish that you guys could smell this right now. So black tea is one of my favorite scents because it has that musk and it has that spice. It also has some lime in there as well. Bergamot is the spice. So if you guys know what bergamot smells like, that is one of the more prominent smells in this one. We also have an unscented soap. So this are unscented. These are the same exact ingredients, except this one doesn't have any fragrance, right? So for people that have, particularly sensitive skin, people with sensitive skin have been using even the fragrance ones, and they haven't had any issues. But for those that, just don't prefer not to have any kind of scents, fragrances in their soaps, this is a great offering. And then also we have our citrus. And so the citrus, I have my grapefruit here. It's a bit more fruity. It also has some floral scents, floral aromas. So it's really, really great. And this is also one of the scents that people really, really enjoy. If you are interested in trying these soaps, you can go to the website. You probably saw that in the chat. Today, I'm actually offering a special. So for anybody that is joining here and would like to purchase the soaps, we are giving free shipping away. So if you use the code MVArtisan21, you can take advantage of free shipping today. So that's MVArtisan21, and you can get free shipping on an order if you go to the website. Again, 10% goes to Black mental wellness, contributing to our community. This is a social business, but again, our focus is really providing quality luxury skincare products for men. And this is just the beginning. We're starting off with soaps, but very soon we're going to get into things like body oils and body butter. So thank you very much. If there are any questions, I'm happy to answer.
It's me. I have a question. So
Yes.
In regards to your soaps, is it just for the body, or is it for your face and your body?
There's some people that are using it for their face as well. Again, these ingredients are natural, so they are great for your face. But primarily people are using it for their body. I have some people that are just using it for their hands, and I'm getting incredible reviews. People are saying, man, this soap is saving my hands. And one thing that I'll tell you is that, when you start using natural soap, you can't go back to that generic commercial stuff. You're going to smell all of those chemicals, and you're going to wonder what you've been putting on your body for so long. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, so you want to make sure you're treating it with respect.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So you got a heart emoji, and it says very nice. But like you said, I kind of got that visual. And kind of like when they say you can do senses and touch stuff when you hear. So when you saw that grapefruit and that kind of gave me a visual, make me think about how it smells. So my other question is, who can you buy this for, or who is it for?
Yeah. So this is a great gift for the men in your life. But again, I'll say anybody that it likes nice soaps, luxury soaps. I think that this would be a wonderful gift for them. Father's Day, Mother's Day. Anybody that really enjoys nice personal care products, they're going to enjoy this. So I have all kinds of customers. But really for the men in your life that maybe they haven't really been taking care of themselves, and you're like, hey, let me hook you up. This is a great product.
Ooh. And then I guess another thing is, which one is your favorite? And do you have like two questions, I guess, top seller?
Yeah. So black tea by far. Everybody loves the black tea scent. It's not overpowering, but again, that scent, it's almost like a cologne. Right, when you put it on, the muskiness and the spiciness of it, it almost smells like a cologne. And there's some people that have told me I don't even wear cologne anymore because this soap it smells so good on me. So yeah, that's my favorite one.
And I know you mentioned body butter, so that piqued my interest for your body butters. If that's going to be strictly for men, or would that be for men and women?
So the brand is about men, but again, anybody can enjoy the products that we're putting out there. One thing that I like to tell people is that even if it's not necessarily marketed to you, when you are purchasing these products, not only are you getting a great product, but you are furthering our mission of improving the lives of people in the community.
That is nice. And I'm going to say, you said that the 10% goes to, so that seems like that's very personal to you when you said the actual proceeds is very personal to you. So that's pretty enjoyable. Yeah. So do you have any ideas about what your fragrances will be for the body butters?
No, not yet. So one thing about personal care, there's a lot of R&D, research and development, that goes into it, and that can take a long time. But one thing for sure, I will listen to the people, and the product that we come out with is definitely going to be something that's quality, and I'm sure people will love it.
Cool. Okay, and you have a comment. You have this is a awesome, great product with a great cause, and then you got an other one that says, "So proud of you representing the Liberian people." So that is, you got yourself a shout out. Okay. Well, I
Appreciate that.
really thank you. So, is any other last words that you like to say about your products or anything else before we go ahead and move on to the next one?
No, just please follow us on Instagram, on social media, on Facebook as well, and check out the website. We also have a blog, so we're going to be pushing out content there as well. Just really hope that everything that we put out there is furthering this mission and encouraging people to also give and get some quality products as well.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I enjoyed it. And thanks. Yeah. So, we got some ideas. Shopping ideas out there for you folks, not just for the holidays, so you can smell good all year round. All righty. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All righty. That was very good. So now we have our second artisan up, and our second artisan up here is actually Brianne James. And she's going to tell us about her t-shirt product. So that's kind of interesting. So we'll take a little look about her intro, and then she'll come in and tell you about her entrepreneurship and her t-shirt shop.
Everyone. I'm Brianne. I'm 13 years old and I'm an actress, philanthropist, reporter, host, and entrepreneur. I'm also one of the founders of Statement Zone, a clothing and apparel line. I co founded it with my mom. She's one of my biggest inspirations in life. But before I get into the clothes, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about Statement Zone. So, as far as I can remember, or as long as I can remember, I've always been a part of charity projects. My mom has her own organization, and since I was two, I've been flying to Jamaica to help her out with giving out supplies, school supplies, clothing, food, that type of stuff. And she's always instilled some very incredible values of kindness, helping out other people, and just charity in general. Um, and in 2017, I decided to start a shoe drive where my goal is to collect 1,500 pairs of brand new black shoes to ship to school children in Jamaica. I know it's not the same here in the US, but in Jamaica they have very strict dress coding rules in most schools. They have a uniform, and I think right now, still for most schools, all students have to wear black shoes. And my reason for starting the shoe drive is because I remember my mom telling me a story about one time where she didn't have black shoes to wear to school, so she had these pinkish purple ones that she tried to dye or polish black. And unfortunately, it just so happened that the day that she went to school, it was raining. So the polish slash ink or whatever it was started coming off of her shoes, and she got in trouble for not having black shoes, even though she didn't have access to it and she couldn't afford it. So my goal is to help all of the school children out in Jamaica that couldn't afford black shoes so that they don't have to deal with not being able to get an education just because they can't afford something. Um, I was having some issues with getting funding for my shoe drive, so my mom and I came up with the idea to start a clothing line where we sell t-shirts and a sweatshirt with positive messages on them. Later that year, in 2017, I also started my charity shop, and basically, for that, I do it usually during the holiday season. I collect gifts and toys all year round. And during the month of December, I start wrapping them. Usually, I invite friends and family over, and I'll distribute them to children in my community. I'm going to see how I'm going to do that this year because I've actually moved. So we'll see how that works out. But my t-shirts, proceeds from them go to both of my philanthropic endeavors, both the charity shop and the shoe drive. And so far, it's been working out pretty well. I've been able to fund both of those philanthropic endeavors. And now let's get to the shirts. So I have two different designs. I have the black t-shirt. This is in the size of an adult large. It says charity is a universal language, speak it. I usually wear the charity shirts during my charity shop because it just makes sense. I'm right now wearing the charity sweatshirt. I believe this is an adult small. I like my sweatshirts to fit a little bit looser, so this one's really comfy for me. I also have the kindness t-shirt. This is in a kid size. It's a kid size small. It's a really nice blue, and overall, I just really love the shirt. The sweatshirt is very comfortable. It has like the nice fuzz on the inside. So I absolutely love that. The sweatshirts are a little bit new. I originally started with just the charity t shirt, but I also ended up adding the kindness t shirt as well. The charity t shirt was our first idea because we were mainly thinking about the charity shop and giving back to the community. But we decided to add the kindness t-shirt because there's so much, hatred going on in the world, and our goal is that by selling these t-shirts, we're spreading kindness and charity as a global message, one shirt or sweatshirt at a time. Eventually, we added the charity sweatshirt since I use the charity t-shirt usually during December time when it gets super cold. Not everyone wants to wear a long sleeve shirt under their t-shirt, so we decided to make this as well. Um, as someone who's experienced bullying and a lot of hatred from other people in their life, my goal is that by giving this to people, especially when they're younger, and instilling kind values in their life, this will put an end to not only bullying, but pretty much any other issue in the world. I really believe in the fact that we can make a difference by spreading kindness and charity. And so, hopefully, by inspiring other people out there, not kids, but also adults, to buy the shirt and to spread charity and kindness as a global message, hopefully, we're changing their life and changing other people's lives. So, that's the goal, and I'm succeeding at it pretty well so far.
I love your story. So I know that you said in 2017 you started the shoe, is that correct? Right, the shoe charity with your mom, right? So when did you come in with the idea about the charity t-shirt?
So after our first year of doing the shoe drive, we had collected, I think, about 200 shoes, which was a little far away from our goal. So we were trying to think of ways we could get more funding. Of course, we were getting donations for shoes, but we were also paying out of pocket. And shoes can be super expensive, so it was a lot of work. Um, and so, yeah, I would say it was like about a year after we started developing the idea. We made the shirts, and so I believe I've been selling these for about 3-ish years now, if I have the dates right. If anyone would like to purchase a shirt, you can visit my website, briannejames513.com. It's in the chat if you guys want to check it out. The t-shirts are both $30 each, and the sweatshirt is $45. My goal is to come out with a kindness sweatshirt too, because I love the color blue, so fingers crossed.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna ask you, but what made you pick? I know you spoke about the words, but was there like any personal? You said a personal experience, but I like the way you said charity. It's not just charity. So I think charity, okay, it's just charity, but you added the all words. So was you thinking about those words and putting it together to have the whole slogan, or it just kind of came at you as you were visualizing and putting it together?
It was kind of a mixture of both. I obviously wanted to have like a positive message on the t-shirt, and I think that by having like a little slogan, it kind of makes it more apparent to people than if you just say charity or kindness. So my goal is for people to take action and actively, make decisions on how they affect other people. And I think that by adding speak it really just like, tells you to get out there, make someone's day. And then by adding as a universal language, it's telling people that charity and kindness is something that everyone can understand. Even if you don't speak the same language, giving someone something that they need, let's say they need a bottle of water, that's an act of kindness. And acts of kindness and charity are universal. So just because you don't speak the same language or you don't know them, it's something that everyone can understand and it can make anyone feel good.
Cool. Yeah. And so, did you start off with targeting or just thinking about children with the t-shirts or adults, or it was a combination of both at the same time?
It was a combination of both. For me, since I started doing it when I was younger, I was mostly thinking about people my own age.
Mhm.
So that's why, I wanted to include youth sizes and things like that. That way, people of all ages could take part in this and take action. But my mom being an adult, we kind of had like a mixture of ideas. So it worked out pretty well because we both had our target audiences and we were able to reach both of them.
Yeah, that is cool. So I'm enjoying, and you said you want to expand. So are you expanding on with more slogans for the t-shirts, or are you going to start off with colors?
I'm trying to think of more slogans. I think right now I'm working on like rebranding the business a little bit. I want to try to get a logo going, maybe add some new designs like maybe hats, tote bags, that type of thing. Um, but I'm really happy with all the support I've gotten with the t-shirts. My friends and family have been super supportive. I know my closest friends, Vera, Nadia, and Anthony, almost every time I see them, they're wearing a shirt or a sweatshirt, and it really just makes my day. My family, they've bought t-shirts for me as well. So just seeing the support that I've gotten from this is absolutely incredible, and it makes me feel so proud that I have so many incredible people around me that are willing to support my endeavors.
Good. Where you answered the question I was just getting ready to ask you. I'm like, how did you feel? So like when you actually got that first t-shirt out and you saw someone other than yourself and your mom and your family wearing it, how did you feel?
It was honestly kind of a surreal feeling. I mean, seeing like something that you've been working on someone else, it's just, I don't know, it made me feel not only proud but just excited that I'm getting my message out there, that people are wearing the shirts and taking part in it. It was incredible. I remember the first time I saw, I think my grandmother wearing it and my friends wearing it, I was just like, whoa, people are actually wearing what I've designed. So it was pretty cool.
That's cool. So yeah. So when you have your, what do you think you said will be a best idea? What do you think was best or good for you when you were able to get your friends, like your age group? Because that's like you said, a very good age group to have that message be spoken and to have them go ahead and speak the message, but also go ahead and act on it too.
Well, I think it's really important to tell our children, well, not my children, but like just children in
Yeah.
general, it's important to instill kind and charitable values in them, especially at a young age, because once they grow up in 10 to 20 years, they're going to be adults. They're going to be able to make more of an impact on this world. They're going to be out getting jobs and that sort of thing. So, by starting with younger children and instilling those values of kindness and charity in them, it is really making a difference because you're having the younger generation get involved in something that's just so incredible. And yeah, I'm proud that I'm able to inspire so many kids younger than me, older than me, just my age. It's just honestly really incredible. And I'm glad that kids my age are taking part in this and they want to make a difference.
Good. So I'm gonna ask you another question, but I just want to go ahead and give you some shout outs. There was like, awesome, I want the shirt, lovely, and you're such a visionary person and need more people with your kindness and brand. And my question to you is, which is your favorite, t-shirt or sweatshirt?
Okay, see, it changes. So usually when it's warmer outside, I love the t-shirt. I think the blue one is my favorite, mostly because blue is my favorite color. That's
Okay.
pretty much the only thing that I like about it, as besides the message, of course. Both the charity and kindness t-shirts are my favorite, but I will say blue compliments me a lot more, so
Mhm.
I have to go with that one.
Hey,
But when
I
it
agree
gets
with you.
cold, I always have to bring out the sweatshirt. It has the nice fuzz on the inside. It just makes me warm, and it's the perfect thing to wear in the winter.
Oh, yeah. So do you wear any of your t-shirts or your sweatshirts to school? And when you do you get any questions about it?
I actually haven't worn them to school yet. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I've worn them yet. I'm probably gonna wear them at some point this week. I actually forgot that I had them in my drawer because I've just been re-wearing the same clothes over and over again. Um, but the times that I have worn my t-shirt or sweatshirt out or in school, I've gotten a lot of very positive compliments, and it's actually great because a lot of people ask me, "Oh, where did you get it?" And I can just tell them, "Oh, I made it. Check out my website," and it brings in a bunch of new customers. So I always get really positive reactions, and not only by having the t-shirt and, you seeing the message, but by wearing it out and having other people see the message without even having the t-shirt or sweatshirt, it's also spreading that message of charity and kindness globally, because you pass so many people on the street on a daily basis, and each of them might have had an impact based on what you were wearing. So I'm glad that I'm making differences with clothing.
Wow, well, you're awesome. At such a young age and starting off, so a good entrepreneurship getting in, but also a great cause. And I'm just looking forward to see what's more for come from you for your bright future. So is there any parting words you would like to say before we move on to our next artisan?
Well, I would like to just say thank you so much for all the kind messages in the chat. I've been trying not to look at the chat too much because I want to
Right.
keep my eye level up, but I'm reading them right now. Thank you so much for all the support. I'm glad that so many of you guys are interested in Statement Zone. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for having me. It was great talking to you.
Cool. Yes, it was great talking to you too. And you one more before you says, I'm so proud of all your endeavors, Ben. And I really love your motivation about your Black shoe donation. Yeah, that's
Thank
really
you so
cool.
much.
Awesome. Well, good. Well, good luck to you. And like I said, we can wear these all year round. Awesome. I'm gonna have to check you out. Definitely for sure.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, we have our last, but certainly not least artisan here. We have one half of the designers of the Manja collection here. So it's Kathy Eastman. So we'll go ahead and take a look at some of her designs, and then she'll come on and tell you all about it.
Everyone. My name is Kathy Eastman, and I am with the Manja collection. I'm so excited to be here with you all this evening. We love the opportunity to tell you a little bit about Manja and get to show you some of our wares. Well, for starters, Manja is of the Vai dialect in Liberia, and in Liberia it means chief. So the Manja collection, we are an apparel and lifestyle brand that was founded out of Liberia, and pretty much we are looking to really showcase a fresh take on our traditional textiles and some home decor and arts and culture. Now, when we say textile, for Liberia, our main, one of our cloth is considered the country cloth. And for us, it is really, really important for us to just share that with the rest of the world. And when we say share that, we want to showcase some of the special things about it. You have other African countries that have traditional fabric that's unique to their country. I would give the kente cloth, for example. So we really wanted to put the Liberian country cloth out there to everyone to be able to see it in a different light. When I say different light, the cloth, because it is a traditional cloth, it's usually been worn in traditional ceremonies or is given during, special types of ceremonies. And we wanted to bring it in a fresh way so it can be something that can be worn every day. So I did mention earlier about Manja in the Vai dialect, meaning chief, it means leader. And so for us, that means royalty. So we want our customers, those that are wearing Manja, to feel that they can represent royalty and have this boldness and confidence to them every day, and to feel proud about what it is that they're wearing. Our cloth, the traditional country cloth, it is hand woven. So we have a team of artisans that we work with that of women and men that weave the fabric. So it can be a little labor intensive, but they do it with such love. And a lot of these people, this is a way for them to be able to provide for themselves and their families. So the great thing about this project is, because when they weave the fabric, it's normally used in our traditional wear. So when they see that we've been able to present it and put it together and have it made in outerwear, which you'll get a chance to take a look at, it just fascinates them. So it has presented opportunities for their minds to just be open, for them to create even more things that can bring more value to them, to their communities, and of course to our country, Liberia. So traditionally, the men were the only ones that wore the fabric initially. So it was for, you know, noble chiefs and kings, and women could only wear it if they were married. So for us, it was very, very important for us to make outerwear that was available to both men and women, because we want to celebrate our kings and our queens. Okay. And we are based here in the US. However, everything is made and woven in Liberia. And so this is really, really important to us, because we really want to really bring the opportunities for jobs and exposure to our people. Because Liberia, some of you probably may or may not know, Liberia has experienced, you know, some serious, you know, post-traumatic some situations because of the war, the civil war that went on. And so things like jobs and your basic provisions are not available. So it was really important for us to, whatever it is that we wanted to do, we wanted to be based in Liberia. So first off, I am going to be introducing our model tonight. I have style consultant Adi Yasane that's going to be showcasing some of the ways that you can wear the wares with us. So I don't have a male model. So Adi is going to be showing the some of the female coats. And then I'll be just in between showing you what some of the male coats look like. So we'll get started on that. All right. Okay, so Adi is wearing our first part of our Lake Piso collection. And Lake Piso is a river, a lake that's in the Grand Cape Mount area of Liberia, and is really known for for diamonds that are in their area, beautiful waters. And so for this, we wanted to introduce some luxe touches to the fabric. And so you can see here, we've added like some lace details to it in the form of appliques. And you can see that it is, you can open it up. Okay. And you can see that all our coats are specially lined with satin or silk, depending on the style. And you can see the back, and we have pockets. Okay. And Adi is going to go and put on the next one. And while she's doing that, I'm going to show you some of the options for men. So here we have our Manja military. And with the military, as you can see, this is one of our staples in our collection. And one of the things too that I forgot to mention, that we're going to open a factory and a school in Liberia, because we want to make sure that we can really have those key staples for our country and for the products that we make. So one of the things that is a staple for us in Liberia is the military look, that jacket. In Liberia, we call it the swearing suit. So it's important for us to really have that as one of our staples. So here you can see it, hand woven. You have a little bit of shine, all buttons. You have the epaulettes, vent in the back for the jacket. Okay. All right. And Adi is ready for her next up. Okay. Come on. All right. So this is another collection, part of the Lake Piso collection. And so you can see the lace gold detail. And this is what the Liberian traditional country cloth looks like. You have great colors. And I love how Adi is, she just threw it over her shoulder, because that's a great way, you can jazz it up. And I love that she did that with this. And see, she threw on a little silk scarf to give it that extra little, Euro chic kind of look to it. And that's exactly what we want to do with the brands, just create fresh takes with the, with the Liberian traditional country cloth. So this is just another way of showing it reimagined. Okay, so next we have another menswear, an overcoat. All right, so you can see it. Lots of detail in the buttons. 2 pockets, a vent in the back. So our coats can be worn winter as well as during the spring. So fall, winter, or spring. All right. Now Adi is bringing some extra swag. Collars up, New York style. Okay. And you can see here another part of the Lake Piso collection with the applique. Just to add a little jazz. Buttons to the side. Okay. All right. Thank you. And she's going to open it up. All right. Lining. We love piping and really good lining. So here's another men's style that we have. One of my favorite as well. So you can see we have the French style here. Okay. Double buttons, excuse me. Okay, and I'm going to show you the whole length of it because I can't move the camera around. And I'll turn it to the back. And this particular one does not have a vent in the back. Okay. And again, I'll just bring it closer so you can just get to see the fabric. I know it's hard to tell when it's online, but the weaving is really, really nice. And they do the weaving on the loom. All right, so Adi's ready for her next look. Okay, yeah. Another chic one. Like to do bold colors too. All right, and pockets to the side. And our coats is very important for them to be very versatile. So we want you to be able to wear it dressed up or dressed down. So what we call high-low. So it's things that you definitely want to make sure that it's high-low. Bring the camera down so you can see. Okay. All right. All right. And then I'll show you one more guy. This is another gentleman's coat, an overcoat. Adi has one more that we'll show you. So this is our oversized, which is very on trend right now. And we have a little fringe at the bottom, and I'll show you. Okay, you can see the fringe. This coat can be worn with booties, heels. Again, something you can dress up or dress down. Okay, and that is our Liberian, well, snippets of our Liberian country cloth. Okay, and what we're doing, so the shipment just came in from Liberia, so I apologize. So between today and tomorrow, we will be uploading to the website. However, if you are interested in purchasing, so those of you that are participating this evening, we will offer free shipping. You just have to enter FAMANJA, FAMANJA, up until December 24th. Okay, thank you so much.
So I just want to say Yes, your coats, they actually do, like you said, represent, because when I wear this coat, I
Yeah.
kid you not, I get compliments. And when you said the time about people making you feel like royalty, I remember I put the coat on and the lady was like, wow, it looked like it was made especially for you. And I was like, whoa, really? So yeah, so everybody, we get a look at
Yes,
this here.
Tahirah, yes.
I love the color. And it's like you said, to get it versatile, dress it up. You
Yes,
got a nice little 3-button here. You can open a button. Nice detail in the back.
yes, love that. Yep.
So yeah, so just like you said, you're absolutely right. So when winter time hit, I was like, okay, it's time for me to break out my coat. Let me go
Yeah.
ahead and wear it. And I honestly, I do love it. So I have to say, so yeah. So when you are you expecting any new collections coming in? So that's what you have now. You have any new collections that'll be coming in?
Yeah, so between now and the end of the month, more pieces are going to be coming in. So these are all new coming in, but even more are coming in because of the whole supply chain situations that's going on in the
Oh
world. So
yeah.
we've been privy to some of that. But yeah, so keep follow us on our Instagram, our Facebook page, or visit us online, and you'll be able to see all the newer products that are coming in.
Okay, and right quick before we go, tell us one more thing, because I know you have stuff just besides outerwear. So quickly, if you can, tell us what else you have for the Mind Your collection or design.
Yeah, thank you for asking. So for we have some accessories, headbands. We are a no waste company, so we do we rework some of the fabrics that we have because we can't be wasting anything. So we have some headbands with or without rhinestones. We call them the Kingdom bands. We also have some home decor. So this is part of our novelty limited edition art painted pillow covers. So we work with an artist, and this is hand painted on. So we have some pillow covers that are special limited edition. I'll show you another one. Okay.
Nice. Oh, I love it.
So using like metallics, and then we have some country cloth pillows in different sizes, and and then we do have some mud cloth pillowcase cover. And I have to show you guys some of this artwork we have. We're really excited about the art.
Okay, so while you're doing that, because I know we're going to wrap up, but while you're showing us the artwork, you do have one question. I want you to you see if you can answer while you're telling us. They said they love your collection, but what at some point in time will you offer a children's line?
Actually, yes. We're working on little children coats for the little girls and the little boys because they have to be fly too. And this is breaking news. We're working on something for the pups, for the doggies, because they got to be fly too now. So again, reimagining it all.
Ooh, awesome. That's lovely. So any other last minute seconds you would like to tell us before we wrap up and end?
I think we're so happy to be able to be on this platform, to even showcase all these wonderful things about our culture, and it's for someone who's definitely open to want to try different things, who's bold, who wants to learn more about other cultures, and who wants to be able to help back. For us, yes, we're doing this, but we get excited when our team, get excited about seeing like things that they've created, come to light, and they get to, to put food on their tables and, pay for their children's tuition. So it's a win-win for everybody. Just know that if you are contributing to Manja, it takes a village. That's what we say in Africa. So you're not just contributing to us. There's so many people being fed, and you get to look fabulous doing it, and everything is handmade. So thank you so
so
much.
good. So I know, hopefully you don't mind if we got it, because I think one person had two questions. They was like, where can they get the painted pillows? It's not on the website. And also, do you have a showroom to try on the merchandise?
Yes, actually, yes. And actually next week, we're going to have an open house, a pop-up shop for you to come into the showroom. So if you can send me a message via Instagram, I'll send you the details of the pop-up shop for you to come in and try it on. And yes, the pillowcases will be going up online. I just haven't gotten a chance to put them up online yet. So between tonight and tomorrow, they'll be up.
Awesome. So yeah, thank you so much, Kathy, for coming out and showing us and sharing your things, and all the information about all of our artisans here. You can go to FAsMarketplace.com to check it out. And just want to say thanks for coming out. Continue to support them, and good luck to you all. And everybody, thanks for coming out and taking your time to enjoy us and our artisans. Have a good one and good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you.